national dailies today, and we'll get your response to the headlines and hopefully some of the stories that you have been following. We'll start off with the Punch paper, where we have Nigerian students now rely on AI for support, says Google. Tinubu orders tighter oversight of stablecoin transactions. Waterway safety, NIWA bans unlicensed boat operations. Drop proposed 5% fuel surcharge, obedient warned Tinubu. APC expecting more governors' defection, says Yewata. 2027 presidency, Jonathan splits South-South PDP. South Africa dent Eagles World Cup hopes after stalemate. PDP sans protest as Senate blocks Natasha's return. Osun Kingmakers reject move to dethrone jailed monarch. And doctors to decide on nationwide strike today. Nepeng suspends strike as Dangote accepts union's demand. You find these and more if you pick up the Punch paper today. From the Vanguard, no immediate plan to implement 5% fuel tax, says Wale Edun. Expiration of suspension, PDP kicks as Senate denies Natasha's resumption. World leaders envoy condemns Israel attack on Qatar. Diphtheria disease claims 10 lives in Niger State. Edo killing. NSCDC deploys special squad to hunt down killers of 8 operatives. Akwa Ibom community leader shoots sister over argument. CLT to Natasha, wait for court ruling before returning to the Senate. How kidnapped major in Delta community was rescued. Gridlock as flash flood takes over Lagos Road, paralyzed business activities. Naira appreciates to 1,525 naira per dollar to a dollar in the parallel market. And the federal government needs 3 trillion naira to complete NNPCL funded road project Umahi. Tinubu suspend raw share export to boost local processing, says the minister. And world leaders envoy, as you mentioned earlier, Dina, condemns Israel's attack on Qatar. From the Daily Trust, how floods swept away 2 sisters and others in Zaria. DSS resolves Nupeng Dangote rift. Strike suspended. Why suicide is becoming common. CSO seek local financing for HIV/TB. How flood swept away 2 sisters. Why we won't implement fuel tax now, says Oyedele. Reaction trails Senate's rejection of Natasha's resumption after 6-month suspension. Nigeria on the brink of World Cup disappointment after South Africa draw. 2027, more governors will join APC, says Yelwata. Dangote refinery, Nupeng strike will not cause fuel shortage. All right, so that's that from the Daily Trust. From the Nations, 2026 scholarship for children of slain defense police officers. Abuja Kaduna rail derailment, reps give minister 48 hours to appear before it. DSS broker truce ends Nupeng strike threat. NSCDC nabs man for swindling 9 million naira in Adamawa State. Police arrests man accused of molesting minors 15 times. Expectant woman dies. 7 injured during Onitsha market clash. 47 students get 47 million naira laptops. Encomium for doing Abiola at night of tributes. These and more you find are from the Nation's paper. And The Sun, Northern elders recommend dialogue with bandit. Federal government rolls out solar hybrid mini-grid to power healthcare centers nationwide. 5% fuel surcharge, not new tax, won't take effect in 2026, says the federal government. African leaders unveil $100 billion climate finance plan. And Senate seeks extension of CBN's forbearance loan deadline. Entrepreneurs gain export skills at Lagos Mainland Trade Fair. Nigeria face World Cup exit in 1-1 draw against South Africa. Nupeng suspend planned strike as Dangote Groups agrees to unionize its workers. Tanker driver strike won't result in fuel shortage. That was what Dangote said earlier on. And all you need to know about Bafana versus South Africa match. Well, it's belated now, so thank you very much for that. We know it came out in a draw. So these are the headlines and the papers we're looking at this morning. And just for editorial clarity, we need to state that your opinion is not the editorial position of Nigeria Info FM, but you're welcome to share your take on this story. And please remember, do not deliberately put fake news or misinformation on the platform while sharing your thoughts on these headlines. But feel free to call us up on 0700 951 0000, or you can call 0809 5974 869. Or you can call us via WhatsApp on 0809 993 0137. You can send a message or a voice note. Your voice message should not be longer than a minute because we have a lot of people who are waiting. We're live on Facebook and YouTube at Nigeria Info FM Abuja. Go check it out and leave your comments there also. Hello. Good morning. Oops, sorry about that. Hello.
Good morning.
Yes, sir. You're welcome.
This is Charles speaking.
Charles. All right. We're listening.
There was an Israel bomb on Qatar. And this, and I think from the news I read, American government approved that bomb.
Well,
sometimes
from the news you read, well, if it happened, there must be some bit of an overlooking for it to happen.
From the details I read, this is what I read, and it's in fact. And let me tell you something, where I'm driving to.
Okay.
Trump visited Qatar not quite long. The Qatar president, I think, gifted him an aircraft or something. Then promise of 21.something billion to the Israeli government investment to America. Yet they allow some of this thing happening.
All right.
The lesson here is don't trust the West. Do not put your hope in them because they will disappoint you at the 11th hour. They are like those people who say in Igbo language, they will go to the bush and cut a tree and come outside and be asking who is cutting the tree.
All right, thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much. I appreciate your take on this. Let's hear another perspective. Hello.
Good morning, my sister.
Good morning. Welcome.
Go
ahead, sir.
Let me take from Dangote. Dangote is keeping the truth because I don't know why we are going to take ourselves, why we have food in our house. If I never see where the mother cook food and at the end of the day, we still eat the food. Because we have this crude oil, we have oil. I don't know why they are trying to cascade Dangote. Then let me take from the script, my sister. Anybody that says Nigeria is wrong is telling lies because inshallah all these bandits, Boko Haram is going to end one day because God takes in charge of everything in life. Bye-bye for now. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Hello.
Good morning, Kimberly.
Good morning.
My name is Habila.
Habila, good to hear from you. Good morning.
Yes, the woman with the golden voice. Nice to hear your voice this early morning show.
Same here.
Yes, ma'am. APC should understand that the state is not a permanent place. The way they are going about tax, in fact, I say to you that if you want to adjust your shirt, they will tax you. If you want to go to Temple, they will tax you. So they should understand that it's not everything about tax. 5% when you buy fuel. Who does that? So they will help us in this country. And as regards the man that was apprehended for violating a minor for several, I keep on saying that such people, when they are apprehended, they should be castrated. Their area one should be castrated. So that
all right, sir.
Other people. Thank you. That is my take this morning.
Thank you very much. Let's run for a quick commercial.
The MTN Mega Billion promo is finally here.
Hello.
Audio Jungle.
Talk, news, and sports station. This is Nigeria Info.
Thank you very much, and we'll get back to your feedbacks. Hafsat Mazu, we see you live on YouTube, says, what happened to the Super Eagles at the World Cup qualifiers, please? Well, they had a draw with Bafana, so it's a dim in our hope, seriously. Edimo says, the Super Eagles still have a chance of beating South Africa once they come to Nigeria for the second leg. All hope is not lost yet. And Umar Ibrahim, yes. Please volume in the radio. It's not audible. Is it any better now? Let us know if it's any better, and we'll deal with that. All right. Hello.
Hello.
Yes. Good morning.
Yeah. Good morning, the hardworking Lady King.
If you insist.
As a matter of fact, I was so shocked and surprised hearing your voice this morning. That goes to show that you are a highly responsible boss. My name is Obedient Elder, Comrade Tony calling from Abuja.
Go ahead, sir.
I want to dwell on this Natasha issue with the National Assembly. Look, King, you cannot see why outsiders like that court in Canada designating the PDP and the APC as a terrorist organization. Look, the actions of the Senate President Akpabio clearly portrays what his heart is. Look, all these are not leaders that Nigerians are just, brandishing at these stages of our democracy. Nigeria is going nowhere with people and character in the mode of Akpabio. Can you imagine? That woman official suspension has ended 6 months. What do Akpabio again want from Senator?
All right, sir.
Eh?
You said quite a lot.
That they are now making that woman to be more and more popular. And the wishes of the majority of Nigerians will surely prevail. Natasha will surely resume.
All right, then. When is the question at this point? Hello.
Good morning, the king.
Good morning.
The digital oracle in an surprising morning show appearance. Give it up. Abakar Kwalim from Gwagwalada.
Good morning, sir.
On the failed assassination attempt by Israeli military. It's a very unfortunate one. International community and Middle East stakeholders have been pressurizing Hamas to lay their arms and to embrace ceasefire deal. And the key stakeholder in this pursuit of the ceasefire deal is Qatar. That is why the ceasefire deal then is taken to Qatar. In the process of holding the ceasefire deal, Israeli military carry out a failed assassination plot. It's unfortunate. There's no way we can promote peace in the entire world with this kind of shenanigans. We hope a sense of peace and non-violence will prevail. It's too much. The Hamas is the military wing of Palestine, but they are punishing the civilian population. They have turned them to animals. It's unfortunate. That is my take. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. Hello. Good morning.
Good morning. Hello, good morning.
We can hear you, sir. What's your name?
Hello, good morning.
All right. I think he cannot hear us, so please call me back. Hello.
Yeah, good morning.
Welcome to the show.
Yeah, my name is Mr. Isaac.
Talk to us, sir.
Yeah, I want to dwell about Natasha
All right.
and the Senate. I want.
It's your radio on. We're
Senate.
getting some feedback. I think there's a sound.
Yes, I've moved away from it.
Oh, thank you very much.
Yeah, I want to say something about Senate and Natasha. Natasha is a woman. Let's Senate consider that all of us, we are all human beings. We made a mistake. As far as the 6 months suspension have gone, let them forgive and forget, because all of us, we are Christians and Muslims. We offend God and God forgive us. And let maybe remember that they have a wife and they have a daughter. Whatever we do, we must repeat. Let me use this opportunity to say there is a power that God is sending to Nigeria. If we don't take care, we will consume the bad people and leave the good one. Thank you very much.
Won't we want
Have
that
a
to
nice
happen, where all bad people are consumed and the world will be peaceful with just good people? Because we're not all Muslims and Christians. There are a lot of people who believe in other faiths and beliefs and none whatsoever. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah.
Okpora,
You're welcome.
I greet you. My ambassador, I greet you. In general, I greet you. And that's live from Niger State. Just I want to take away for the man. The headline has said that the elders in the north agree to negotiate with the food bandits. Did they see our problem? Where are they when they are killing the masses, they destroying their property? So, you understand? During election, we'll be hearing of elder. Only one or two will be deciding for thousands of Nigeria, for billions of Nigeria. And when these people are in trouble, you go back. You cannot come out and defend them. I think my brothers in the north they should name these people so that we understand them. You understand? And for Noteng and Ikman, I think that you see these people, they are against the masses. When good luck may for either 110 or 120, they protest against good luck. You understand? They protest against Obasanjo for bad road and the rest of them. Today, what are they protesting for? Nothing. One is about 1,000 something now. And that's why they cannot protest for the masses.
All right.
Protest against that with it. It was the right people to lead this country. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Now let's look at some of your comments. Quite a number of them on our Facebook page and on WhatsApp. Let me just go through some of them and I'll get back to the phone lines. Starting with some of the message I see here on Facebook. Wow. Professor, boasts that more governors and lawmakers would defect to the APC ahead of 2027 cast a long shadow on Nigeria's democracy. Such mass destruction reduced politics to a game of musical chairs where loyalty is traded for power rather than principle. Did I get all of it? It weakens opposition voices, erodes checks and balances, and deepens the culture of political prostitution. Instead of strengthening ideology, it breeds up opportunism, silencing dissent, and leaving citizens with a one-party facade. Democracy thrives on competition, but this trend risks choking it. Oyewole Fatula's take there. Oludari Abiodun says, I'm not a Christian, neither am I a Muslim. In fact, I don't believe in religion. On Natasha, it's left for them in the Senate to resolve their matter. Monday Bature says, good morning. Watching from Tasha 1, we see you. Tunde Ganiu, thank you very much for joining the show this morning. And everything is refreshing too rapidly. Let's go to WhatsApp. Umar Farouk from Kumasi, Ghana says, good morning to you, esteemed callers, listeners all around the world. Hope you're as good as well as we are. Wow. Police nabbed a man for molesting a minor 15 times. This is outrageous. He's not just a man. He's in his 70s and several minors, several occasions, which is terrible. All right, this was sent early.
Good morning, Kim, the woman with the golden voice. Nice to hear your voice once again on the morning show. Federal government, there is no initial plan to implement a 5% fuel tax.
Tax, yeah.
In fact, is there any reason for the fuel 5% fuel tax? This government, the way they are going, if care is not taken, even if one wants to poo-poo, these people will tax person. If they are in position to control the air that we breathe in, they are going to tax us. So please, this government should know that it's not a permanent place to be. A time is going to come when they're going to leave office. So what are they going to be remembered for? And as for the person that was apprehended for molesting a minor, that person should be castrated. The area one of that person should be castrated. That is my take this morning. God bless you.
God bless you in return. All right, let's see here. Chimeze Nwafo in Gwangwalada says, it's now obvious that our lawmakers are not for the well-being of our nation. That's the problem. About Natasha's coming back, when shall our lawmakers be patriotic and face our national challenges and not selfish purpose? He's asking. Okay, let's hear another quick message that was sent early. The system's having a mind of their own this morning.
Good morning to you, my sister, and all to Nigerian Info listeners. This is senior citizen Ayodele. I am sending this voice note from Cuba. Regarding the Senate denying Natasha's resumption, I think it is high time all Nigerian women, as far as you are a woman, to rally around behind this Natasha. Let there be a serious, massive protest by women blocking the National Assembly. I'm telling you, for the Senate to know that they don't own Nigeria. They were selected or chosen to go and represent us there. And the way they are behaving, they are turning the country into their own. Let all Nigerian women and every wise man or woman of Kogi State come out to mobilize and come out and block the National Assembly to prove to them that what they are doing is wrong. Why would they be doing like that? They are lawbreakers, not lawmakers. How will the judge, court say she should resume and they are not saying no? How about? Thank you. God bless Nigerian for listeners and every and you too. God bless. Bye-bye.
Well, the court did, imply that, suggest that. It was not outright categorical. And now they're saying, well, there's another case in court, and so that has to be played out before she resumes. At this point, it's already obvious that there's more at play here. Well, that's from you. Milan Data Tafa says Senate should leave this woman to do her work. Watching from Betty in Oyo State. Did I call you right? Forgive me if I didn't. Peter says today is September 10th, not 9th. Did we say the 9th of September at any point? Eric Oyema, good to see you on the morning show from Guarimpa and reporting live from Owerri. All right. Hi, Eric. Good morning. And hope Owerri is calm and quiet today. Nupeng shot itself in the foot by clinging to rusty tactic in today's deregulated market. With Dangote's logistic, the so-called strike is like water off a duck's back. Consumer barely feel a ripple. Who whispered to those locked pump to spring open? The tide has turned. Buyers now hold the ace. Nupeng crying foul that Dangote 6 monopoly is the cat calling the kettle black. For they've long wielded strike like a big stick. At last, light glimmers. A deliverance is coming. Wally, Dangote has considered defeat at this point. He's going to allow unionization, one of the reasons they raised. Oludade says, students now depend on AI. Yes, most of them now do more of internet than reading and research. In fact, the parents are to be blamed. Now, parents buy expensive phones for their children instead of them to encourage them to read rather than encourage them to cheat. Oludade Abiodun. Trying to understand, but I think I get you. Elder Bosun from Yaya says the Northern Elders recommend dialogue with bandits. That's left to them since they know the cause. APC saying with pride that more governors will join them, and I don't blame them since suffering and smiling is part of our lives. I don't know the type of support Nigerian students get from AI. I hope it's not the type of support that will make our students lazy and perpetually dependent on AI. If it is so, it will suspend our students' use of their God-given brain and knowledge. I once stumbled on the bad use of modern technology, Google, by one of my students. I gave my BSc students an assignment of August Conte. Is it Comte? I'm not sure of the name. One of my students just went to Google, downloaded, printed all he got from Google, changed all the coverage, and passed it to me. I was shocked when I beheld it. And when I confronted the student, he didn't seem to see anything wrong in what he had done. If we're not careful, we may have a situation where the modern technology will torpedo many students' power to think and reason, and this will affect all of us as a people, and what we do. Social engineer, Comrade Fodu. Adebare Ode says, I just hope this is not going to be a permanent change, if una no go see a one-man protest at our office gate. Oh, no, it's temporary, but every now and again things will move around. Ali from Jahi says, on Natasha, I know its enemy in Kogi State Senatorial District are at work. By God's grace, Yaya Bello will not come to the Senate through the back window. Natasha is our choice. Akpabio should be careful. Jacob Ode from Madala says the suspension of the strike by Nupeng is a welcome development. However, I want to ask, must strike be the only means of getting our interests served and protected in Nigeria? Other means of getting issues resolved should be employed other than strike all the time. I get you. Let's hear this gentleman.
Good morning, my sister. My name is John Lasisi. Good to see you this morning. God bless you. Senate stop Natasha from his zone. Anyway, the problem is not Natasha herself. They are only depriving the constituency the right of representative. That is just the Senate is depriving the constituency the right of representative. Natasha was duly voted for and should be allowed to perform her duty and do the bid of her constituency. The power that be to stop fighting righteousness. That is what I have to say. Thank you.
All right, stop fighting righteousness. That's quite interesting. But next, Soja says it's funny how the Senate as an institution has taken over the personal fight of the Senate president against Natasha. He put his thoughts on Facebook. Godwin Francis, ICU. Albert Gia, ICU. And Doris, Sifa says, watching from Abba, good to know. Good morning. Hello?
Hello, good morning.
Yes, you're welcome.
Yeah, good morning, Kimberly. My name is Ali Yakubu.
Go ahead, sir.
On Natasha's issue, you say, Kimberly, I'm from Kogi Central. I'm in the Blabber time. It is not that Apadi or the Senate that are so powerful. It is the enemy within. It's the enemy within that is causing all this thing. And if the former governor, you are able to see that he can come to Senate through the back window, God will never allow it. God will never allow it. Natasha is an Ibira choice, it's the Kogi Central choice. And that woman is doing very well. There is somebody that said that we the Ibiras in Abuja here should converge in the Senate and force these people, although these women, if the women said that yes.
Oh dear, I don't know what happened. Okay.
Hello?
Hello?
You went on hold for a second. Mrs. Someza, can you hold on? Let him just wrap up his thought. I thought his call is dropped. Go ahead, wrap up, sir.
If I have urged the whole women to stand by this woman, Natasha is our own choice, and that lady is representing us well. It is not that Apadu or the senators are so powerful. It's the enemy within. And that enemy within, Ibra Kamen, assessor will deal with that person.
All right. Thank you.
To them.
Thank you very much, sir. Appreciate it. Mrs. Someza, please go ahead. Did we lose the call? Mrs. Someza?
Hello?
Oh, go ahead, ma'am.
Hello?
Go ahead.
Hello? Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Oh, okay.
Oh, dear. Hello?
Good morning.
Welcome.
My name is Emeka. I'm Gwarimpa.
Go ahead, Emeka.
When I heard your voice this morning, I just was so elated because I love calling on your program and Madam Swart's program.
Thank you very much.
So, a quick one. The issue here is that this government has, is insincere. I know when people, express their anger, some do it in the wrong way. Calling president's name is not good, but because of the situation, the realities, that is why people are so angry. They need to go to the street and see what is happening, and not to come and you told us that you've realized your objective, revenue objective, or whatever this year, but it is not trickling down. Is this government illicit in nature? You just come now. You are boasting that 100 governors will soon come in. Does that put food on the table of the masses? That is the question. It's not about coming to join you. 2,000 people, senators coming into your party or whatever. That is why I don't belong to any political party, because there is no ideology. All of them are the same. Both PDP, APC, Labour, they are all the same. After all, the former APC chairman was former PDP chairman. So what is the difference? What's the difference if you bought a dog, you sold a dog and bought a cat? Is it not the same animal that is in your house? What's so different about it? But let the masses feel the impact of this government. Let us bring it practical. Let us not be speaking theories, and let us make it reality. Let people feel the impact. People are still picking.
All right, sir.
It breaks my heart.
All right.
People are still picking things in the dustbin. That is
All
the
right.
product. That is what we are saying. Bring it home. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Hello?
Auntie Kim, good morning, ma.
Yeah.
So
Welcome
happy
again.
Because, we the male, we want to hear female, then we with the female want to hear. Hold on, you have a sweet voice, though, and that's your selling Mrs. Someza. It's about institution, not an individual. This Sister Natasha's issue is becoming an unbecoming story. But these are the lessons. It simply means some people are more powerful than the institutions, in quotes, as one. Secondly, it simply means that we can actually do without so many people in the Senate. She's not representing the great people of Kogi, that her region, for almost 5-6 months, if I'm not mistaken. And nothing happened. The people are not feeling that somebody is there or not. It's a message. But do you know the lesson?
Tell us.
One day, you'll not be there. And no wonder, when some people's tenure is coming to an end, they try to manipulate all the books to ensure that they remain, because power intoxicates. Power is good. Absolute power is also good to them. When you are no more in that seat, you will understand. But the question I want to ask you, my teacher, Madam Kim, is, if you are a Senate president this region, can you also be a Senate president again, or you step aside?
Well, it depends on if the people decide that you want to be Senate president again, they can keep you. If the party stays and you still have the majority at the party, and you still wield that influence within the National Assembly enough to get the number that is required, yes, you can. Hello? Oh dear. Okay, let's hear this other caller. Hello?
Hello, Kim.
Yes, welcome.
I thought it was my sister, but it's fine. My name is Umar.
Go ahead, Umar.
Okay. My take, first of all, is about the man who molests minor in his 70s.
Yeah.
I hear people saying he should be castrated. For me, not be castration. No. I've been an advocate of what I choose to call peak potential. That growth he has, it's not a normal equipment, it's a growth. He's not supposed to have such thing. Put it on the table and get it dive with a knife. Manually. Not medically catheter. No. He should be punished for that action. You understand? Can you imagine with all these beautiful India around? That's that on that. On Natasha C. Kim. I've never want to talk about Natasha. To me, I just look at the game. I'm not supposed to have Fabio anyway. But Natasha herself overdo some other things. We see her as one senator who is doing absolutely very well. Yes. See my former governor, for instance, Shomoli. What is he doing? My senator, what did they do? Nothing. I've not seen Shomoli preach in the whole of the don't know he's representing nothing. If I say nothing, I no apology. I didn't know me and no be choice. But Natasha is doing very well, but the fact that some person know one time, they play their cards. That's on that. My brother, it goes soon reach where this government go they tax our poor people.
All right. Thank you very much.
Taxation everywhere. And there is absolutely no to show for it.
All right, thank you very much, Umar. I appreciate it.
Tinubu, welcome, eh?
All right, thank you. Let's hear this caller. Hello?
Auntie King.
Yes, Uncle.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
This is Comrade Sam from FCT here.
Go ahead, Comrade.
Yeah, Northern elders agrees to negotiate with bandits. You see, no matter how you hide, one day everything will be exposed. You see, provided they support the raising up of Alamajiris in millions, they are supporting terrorism and supporting criminality. Because the original idea of Al-Majri was to teach them Islam. But now what is going on is beyond this, it's beyond what eyes make. So the truth is that it's not only we that practice this religion. Morocco, Egypt, Algeria, they are all Islamic countries, but they don't have Al-Majri on the streets. So the truth is that if they continue to raise these people, it is foot soldiers to attack others. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much, sir. And just before we run for commercials, I think we need to go through a few more comments. And Keita Tedious Amo says, his first time on Facebook, leaving a comment. David Mark was Senate President for 12 years. Alfred Kunap says he's watching from Kara District and the National Assembly should allow Natasha resume office, please. At this point in time, it's an appeal coming from Alfred. Chemeka, pursuant to the principle of democratic participation and representation, let all the people she's representing gather immediately to convene at the National Assembly forthwith to express their individual and collective concern regarding matters affecting their constituency, demand accountability, advocate for policies that benefit the constituency. Hence, the Senate President is not above the law. Representative will listen. Elected representative will listen to the concerns and opinion of their constituency, he said. And that was the return leg match. South Africa had earlier held Nigeria to cooler's draw, so they can't come again to Nigeria. Nigeria's hope of qualification is gone forever. Oh, wow, Leo.
Is finally here for Monday.
This is Nigeria.